Everything goes white. I can feel the breeze. Euphoric delight. Only you and me. Pour your honey, sickly sweet. Keeps me coming, got me weak. You could kill me, I'd still be. Darling, your number is 6 feet deep. Oh, it's real hard to break this habit. It's like I want you 24/7. When I'm without you, boy, I feel sick. Think you work better than my prescriptions. Nothing feels as good as you do. If you ever leave, I'll be real sad. Let's both hope that it don't get so bad. Pour your honey, sickly sweet. Keeps me coming, got me weak. You could kill me, I'd still be. Darling, your number is 6 feet deep. Oh, it's real hard to break this habit. It's like I want you 24/7. When I'm without you, boy, I feel sick. Think you work better than my prescriptions. Better than my prescriptions. Better than my prescription. Everything goes white. I can feel the breeze.
Hello my friends, my name is Lisa. Welcome to my channel. This is my first video of 2024. So I thought I'd start off with a review of a book. I read One Puzzling Afternoon by Emily Kreitchley. I read it yesterday on New Year's Eve. I read the whole book. It was a great read, a fast read, held my interest, and I couldn't put it down. Now this book is part of a box, a subscription box called Once Upon a Book Club. I have probably like 5 or 6 videos on my channel where I review this wonderful book subscription. Basically, you get the book and you get gifts to open on corresponding pages of the story. This box has 5 gifts and I loved each and every one of them. I'm not just saying that, I truly did. And the book probably was one of my favorite books that I read in last year, 2023. So when you open the box, you get all this paperwork. It's in like this noisy plastic stuff. You don't want to see me open it because it's noisy and it takes a while and everything sticks. So what you always get, you get a nice bookmark. You get a card where the author writes you a letter and talks about anything they want to. And here they talk about the book and a little bit of the writing process. And you get a book plate with their signature. On every box that I unbox, I always take this book plate and put it inside the book because I think it's really special to have an autographed copy of the book. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And this one is a keeper. I'm not going to be giving this one away. I am keeping this one because I so enjoyed it. I will put it right here. There we go. Let me show you. That's really such a nice touch to have. And then there's just some other literature about other books. And then we always get a 4-page activity sheet. On the back is a crossword puzzle, and inside are discussion questions and a conversation with the author. So what is this book about? I will tell you what it's about without giving away the story. Let me just show you a sneak peek of the gifts, which I can't stress enough were so fantastic. I do have a code, House Jane, which will get you 10% off each and every order that you do. So if you place one order, then The next day you're like, I want to buy something else. You're going to get another 10% off with my code. I will put the code and the link down below. So what is this book about? The main character is a woman named Edie, and she lives in England. And the year is 2018. She is a old woman in her, almost in her 80s. The story goes back and forth between 2018 and 1951 when she was 15 years old. Present day 2018, Edie is losing her memory. She's getting old. She has the beginnings of dementia, and she sees one day a figure, a person, a girl, and she realizes that girl is Lucy. Lucy was a friend of hers back in 1951 who mysteriously disappeared, and they never found her. So the story goes back and forth between Edie's present day life, where she's struggling to remember what happened to Lucy, the whole story, her whole upbringing, and 1951. And I so enjoyed both time periods, but I really enjoyed the 1951, because in 1951, Edie was a young girl going to girls' grammar school. She was a very awkward young girl. She was not popular. Her father had recently died. Her mother was an eccentric seance teller, and she worked in a grocery store, and Edie was the outcast in school. She sees one day going back to school, she forgot something. She's going back to school. She sees the most popular girl in school making out with one of the teachers, a male teacher. And that starts the journey of this, that prefaces the whole journey of how this book takes off. So this popular girl is named Lucy, and she and Edie actually become friends. For Lucy, it's a friend of convenience, because Edie confronts her saying, "I saw you, Mr. Wheaton." And Lucy is the mayor's daughter, very popular. She befriends Edie because she wants to have control over the narrative, and she doesn't want Edie to tell anybody. This is 1951. It's hugely scandalous. That is the start of the journey, because Lucy disappears. And throughout the whole book, Edie is trying to figure out what happened to Lucy, and she starts revisiting, with the help of her granddaughter, characters who are now very old from the past, to help try to put the story together to see what happened to Lucy. So that's all I'm going to tell you right now, because I can't tell you what happened to Lucy. I can't tell you if she was ever found. But what I can tell you is what are the gifts. So let's go to the first gift. It's on page 151. And that's how you're going to see it right there. And I'll read. So these are spoilers. I'm going to show you all 5 gifts. So if you're not interested in being spoiled and knowing what the gifts are, you could stop the video or go fast forward, or let me tell you, if you are interested in buying this one, this is the November 2023 book box, and I believe it's still available on sale. You can buy a back order box on Once Upon a Book Club. Okay, let's go to the gift. Oops, I'm on the wrong page. 151. We find a spot in the dunes and sit on the blanket Lucy has brought with her. I finally remove my shoes and socks, taking care to keep my feet on the blanket. The beach is busy. Clearly, everyone else in Ludthorpe had the same idea as us. So when I opened this, I got like, beach, blanket. They're on a blanket. I figured it's a blanket. I actually haven't opened it because I wanted to keep it neatly wrapped, but it comes in a really nice jigsaw puzzle type bag, drawstring bag, which I will definitely be using for all sorts of things. This would be great to keep in. It's good. And they gifted us a beach blanket, which I'm going to open because I'm kind of excited to see what this looks like. It's quite large. One of the boxes I opened, they actually gave us a bathrobe, which I wear all the time, by the way. So I live very, very, very close to the beach, and this is going to become in handy, and it is a huge beach blanket. I think it's circular. It's a circle. Is it a circle? Ooh, it's pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'll take a picture and put it somewhere here in the video, but let me show you some of this beach blanket. I'll just stand up. It's very large. Very, very cool. It's a woman reading a book. So you gotta like that. Who doesn't like women reading books? So that is the first prize. That is amazing. Amazing gift. We still have 4 more to go. Have a cup of tea. You probably saw me at the beginning of the video brewing some tea, doing some housework. I want to have a more realistic channel in 2024 about what I do in everyday life. So I was cleaning the kitchen, brewing me some tea, and look at this mug. Isn't that the cutest mug? $2.50 at the Habitat for Humanity thrift store right here in Delray Beach. Love it. It's my favorite mug. I actually Googled this. I saw this on, someone was trying to sell something very similar for $36, like on Poshmark. $36 for a mug. Anyway, that's what I'm doing today. Reading and teaing and video editing and all that stuff. Okay. Next gift is on page 154. Says, I inhale deeply. I smell like Lucy, bergamot, lilac, rose, and jasmine. I smell of lust and passion and dark secrets. A shiver runs through me and I give her the bottle back, watching as she sprays some on herself. So I was just like, wouldn't it be dreamy if we had perfume? Well, that's what we got. Page 154. And I did try it on. I don't know if this is like a no-name brand. It has a sticker on it. And it says, Reading in Paris, bergamot, lilac, rose, and jasmine. Puzzling perfume. So this perfume was made specifically for the box. I don't know who made it, but I can tell you it's a nice hefty bottle of perfume for a really cool cap. And it smells lovely. I guess this is what bergamot smells like. I don't know, but it's really lovely. It's very fruity and musky at the same time. This is going to go on top of my dresser. All my other perfumes, because I love perfume. And it'll go on top of my dresser when I eventually buy one. It's a long story, but I have no furniture. I have no bedroom furniture. Okay, the next gift is on page 195. 195. Okay. Open your gift. Amy has put the Coty powder back and is looking for something else. I lean over. She's holding 2 train tickets in a faded pink British Railways single second Ludthrop to London. Ah, yes, the tickets, George said sadly. George, by the way, is Lucy's brother, who was a child when she disappeared. So let's see what it is. It is a cool bookmark. Who doesn't need a bookmark? It is a single ticket to London from Ludthrop. You know, I have to look up to see if Ludthrop is actually a real town. I wonder if it is. So that's what I got, bookmark. Then on page 215 is the next gift. I touched the pendant at my neck, the tiny rose pressing it between my fingertips. I don't ask anymore. I don't want to upset her. It's enough that she's here with me, and I know she's here with me. Okay. So I was thinking, they're actually going to give us jewelry. It's page 215. And they did. They gave us a pendant. And this was Lucy's pendant in the book. It's a long story around the pendant. It's kind of sad, actually. I won't go into it, but let's look at the gift. And it's actually really a nice necklace. It's a little pendant, and it's actually something I would wear because I love silver. And I know it's not real silver, it's costume jewelry, but it's really pretty. And it's a little circle with a little rose. Really, I'm telling you, I was so impressed with the gifts. I was just like, every gift I was opening, I was like, wow, this is amazing. So now we are to the last gift. Then I began to panic. I can't forget. Not again. I reach for a pad of paper, the pad Josie writes my shopping lists on. I grab a pen and write in large, shaking handwriting, and I'm not going to read that because it's a huge spoiler in the book of the story, so I'm not going to tell you what she wrote. And when she wrote that spoiler, I was just like, wow. Page 309, another nice gift box, and we got a really nice pen set. It is a to-do notepad set with 100 sheets. And if you see those little rabbits, that's very significant to the story. I'm not going to read what's behind here because it is a spoiler, but we got 100 sheets, nice pad with a really cute pen with little rabbits on it. So those are the 5 gifts. This is the book that you should read. Make it your first book in 2024. You will not be disappointed. It is a puzzling life. I love how it goes back and forth between 1951 and 2018. And I loved the ending of the story. And it was a really good read. It held my interest. You know, a lot of times you have to start a book and it can take pages and pages for you to get into it. I was into it in the first chapter. So this is Once Upon a Book Club. They have adult books, young adult books, and even middle grade schooler books. All sorts of different clubs. You can buy for 1 month at a time, or you can buy for 6 months, you can buy for a year. Whatever you want to do, House of Jane, 10% off. And that is it. That is it. So, any questions, let me know in the comments below. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Let's help me get to 3,000 in 2024. Okay, guys, I wish you all the best of luck and a great day and a great year, because 2023, so glad it is gonzo. Yes. Anyway, have a good one, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.